All right, 10:42 now. A Christmas Carol experience. Now, look, we all know the story of the Dickens classics, but this is a very cool, very hip, very immersive theatrical experience going on in Fairfield, back for a second season. Joining us, we want to say hello to the Ghost of Christmas Past. That would be the young man to my left, your right, Sana Prince Sar. And Scrooge is here. Nice to have you here, Scrooge. Steve Benko.
Great to be here.
Delighted to have two of the actors here from this. Let's talk about this because, I mean, as I said, not many people don't know the story of Scrooge and A Christmas Carol. It's a timeless classic for the holiday season. But you guys put your own little swing on it, doing an immersive experience over at the Burr Mansion in Fairfield. What do you do that's different?
Well, you're right that everybody knows the story, but few people have seen it like this. Mm-hmm. The Burr Mansion is an 18th century mansion in the heart of downtown Fairfield, so it's very historic. It's the perfect setting, and what we do differently that people haven't seen is we put each scene from the story on in a different room of the mansion, and the audience follows us through, ushered around by ghost ushers.
That's right. Now, you haven't changed the story at all.
Oh, no.
But in terms of, Sana, in terms of seeing the characters, and you play the Ghost of Christmas Past, what's the reaction that people get? You did this for a number of shows last year, and again, when people are seeing the story they know, done in such a way, and we're showing you video of that right now, what do you as an actor see when you see the reactions?
I mean, I see like surprise. I mean, they're surprised, of course, because it's like so immersive, and it's so cool that we get to take them around and show them this story so up close.
Because as we just showed you in the video, there's dancing, there's celebrations, and you grab the folks that are standing on the walls, the ghosts tell them where to speak. You really incorporate them into the show. Unnerving for an actor.
And the Cratchits are sitting there actually eating dinner, and the audience is surrounding them, and they can smell the food as they have it.
As an actor, is that unnerving?
No, I don't find it unnerving because it's just you're part of them and they're part of you, and you're all in there experiencing it together. It's a joy.
It's a very cool thing. Now, there's a limited amount. We'll get to they're doing 22 shows starting this weekend on Thursday. We'll get to that in just a second. But in terms of the way it's set up, it's a very limited amount of audience every time because you've got to keep them in line, and you got to keep the show going, don't you?
Yes, there's only 35 audience members for each show. That's why we put it on 22 times to give everybody a chance. And there's no seating. They stand around the edges of the room as we put on each scene.
What advice would you give somebody who has not seen the show to expect, or is it a matter of expecting the unexpected?
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of both. I mean, I tell them to keep in shape because they always have to be standing.
You get your steps in if you come to this show.
And bring a warm coat because we actually do the graveyard scenes and the town square scene outdoors.
Yes, absolutely. Very cool. All right, so you got 22 shows that you're going to do. You're going to be Scrooge for the lion's share of them?
The lion's share,
okay,
yes. And
you've got to do this, you're the Ghost of Christmas Past every time. So it starts Thursday night. You want tickets, where do you get them?
FairfieldCenterStage.org.
Okay. Now let me tell you before we go, and they don't know I'm going to do this because I've been a fan of this theater for a long time because I do love the arts, but I love the fact that all of the shows you do throughout the year are in not necessarily as immersive, but they're all done in different places, different venues that fit the bill very well. And I always say they're a theater group without a theater, which is the best way to sum you guys up, right? So I was a couple weeks ago, and we showed video of this. I had the pleasure of being in a charity event over at Foxwoods, and they said, okay, let's see, Funny Weather Boy, if you can cook. And I was able to cook, and they gave me for it a check for $2,000. And so I'm handing that to you because, it's hard for the arts to make money these days, and the funds are getting cut left and right. So this is for you guys, all right?
Thank you.
You're also
wonderful.
You're also the treasurer of the Fairfield
Theater Group.
All right,
yes.
so I'm giving this to you. All right, so don't give it to Prince to spend at Target. And I hope you have a wallet big enough for this check, all right? All right, Steve, you can find out fairfieldcenterstage.org. Steve Benko, Asana Prince Star, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. You all right back there? Okay, good. Erica, take it away. You're up in the meal house.
All right.